Good afternoon and welcome to iSuporta. I have Ellie with me. She's a virtual assistant with us, and I'm George. So we just want to talk a little bit about your job today, Ellie. So like I said, you're a virtual assistant. Can you tell me about your role? What would describe the role in general?
Basically, what I do is I schedule the tradesmen's jobs, the service managers, and I do admin like email management, data entry, and I answer phone calls.
Okay. Well, we start with what is the company? What's the company that they do?
It's Modus Property.
Okay, Modus. And they do what?
Building renovations, house repairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the company utilizes you to, do you speak to anyone?
Yes, most of the time I'm the one who calls the clients or the customers to set up an appointment as to what time you will be there.
Okay, great. So that's actually a little bit of logistics, actually.
Yes, a little bit of logistics involved.
And do you contact the employees themselves?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that is logistics then, actually.
Yeah.
You also, you said you do email management. What kind of email?
Answer emails. I send up emails just to follow up on certain jobs or even to property managers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you find that, well, first, have you worked in the US, the UK?
I've worked in US, UK, and Australia.
Oh, okay, all right. But at different accounts?
Different accounts.
Okay. Do you find that those countries are different in the...
Yes, different. Australians are more relaxed, are more chill. Yeah.
And Americans?
They're the opposite.
That's a little true, yeah. Yeah, I think you need to have a strong...
a thick skin.
Yeah, thick skin with Americans, yes. Yeah. And you also have to be directly to the point.
Yes.
Right? And I think your English obviously is good enough where you can kind of handle that.
Yeah.
I know there are some VAs with a strong accent or that they cannot communicate well, and obviously...
Yeah, the communication is very important.
Yeah, effective communication, yeah. So you said you worked in the US accounts, but now you're working for an Australian account. How long you've been there?
A year and a half. I've been a VA for a year and a half.
Okay. And that year and a half, obviously you interface with the owner.
Yes, the owners are very approachable. If ever I have any questions or I'm not sure of anything, I can just give them a call or Skype.
Sure. How often do you talk to them?
Usually they call me every week just to check how I'm doing, how am I, if I'm okay, or how was my weekend.
Okay, yeah. We call that a scrum, right? It's just a once a week you get together and you talk about the plans, and it's a good thing. And some companies do it every day. They just kind of in the morning, they just have the whole team, they have you on a conference call, and they talk about what they're kind of just to motivate the employees.
Yeah.
Have you seen that before in other companies?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Okay, yeah. I know there's obviously no need sometimes to, as long as the job is getting done,
correct.
Right? And I know those owners, we as a company at iSuporta, we contact the owners and we ask kind of on your performance, right? If they're happy, we kind of like a success coach in essence. It's somebody who talks to you, see how you feel with the customer. We ask the customer how they feel about you.
Correct.
It's very important, obviously, to kind of maintain transparency. Everyone's on the same page, so you don't just drift off, right?
Right. On the same track.
On the same track, yeah. And I think you have to do that with any employee, anywhere you go, if they're onshore, offshore, in-house, working from home, freelance. You have to kind of have skills as an employer to be able to manage your employees, give them tasks and KPIs.
Yeah.
Any of that kind of stuff going on with your current company? Or?
Basically now it's pretty relaxed as long as I deliver what I need to do for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what they all asked of me.
Have you had any complaints by customers or like have gone back on you?
So far, no.
No. Okay, great. That's good to hear. I think it's quite normal, no matter which employee it is. There's going to be a certain percentage.
Yes,
right?
There would be.
There's always some kind of return or a customer that's no matter what you say to them, they're going to be unhappy. So it's kind of a part and parcel, especially if it's understandable.
Correct.
And everything's recorded, of course. So the kind of conversation you have, as long as you stay within your bounds, you can't control the customers.
That's right.
One of the things we like is about the Filipino employee, is that they are quite patient and quite nice. Right?
Yes, that's right.
It is a part
I
of
agree.
the culture to be that way. What else was I going to ask you? So, anything else you want to tell us about your job that you think that maybe a customer would be interested in knowing, or?
The job that I have right now is pretty much. I've learned a lot. I've learned new things.
Sure.
I love working with that company. I've been there for a year and a half. As long as you're reliable and dependable, then there's not going to be any problem.
Right. Yeah. Well, touching more on the logistics part. As you know, logistics is communicating, getting maybe sometimes having two phones at the same time.
Yes.
Kind of talking back and
Yes.
forth. Do you find you do a lot of that? Or?
Yeah, I can multitask. I can
Okay.
talk on the phone, be on the computer at the same time.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Do you have any examples of where that was a problem, or
Well, with logistics, there will always be sometimes that the time would be moved or canceled.
yeah?
So it's up to me to inform both the manager and the client that it's canceled.
Sure. And
Or change.
the manager, is it the employee that's on their way to the?
Yes, you
Okay.
need to inform them so
Okay.
as to not waste time.
Do you find that, so those are internal employees, right?
Yes.
And do you find that they're difficult as well, or?
No, honestly, no.
They're very kind.
Yeah, very kind.
Okay. Yeah, I have some experience with scheduling, but I was the employee, and I was
Oh.
speaking to a scheduler or a logistics person, and sometimes I would get frustrated because
Yes.
I would blame them. Of course, it's not their fault,
Yes.
but you get upset with them. And,
Yes,
so-
because like for our clients, they cleared their schedule, they took the day off, and
Yes.
you're just going to change it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a big inconvenience, and you might only have
Yes.
one day a month to be able to do that.
Correct.
So, now how do you guys deal with that when that happens?
We try to make them understand, and we try to send someone over, if not on that day, the following day, or the soonest day possible.
Yeah. Do you find you have a script, or do you just?
It's free range, no script.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think sometimes it helps to have a script in the beginning when you're new to the job.
Oh
an
yeah,
idea.
a guide.
A guide. Yeah, that's right. A script scripts never really work. If you just have to read something, it's not you.
Yes, you can't make it personal.
The customers will always know. So if you kind of just speak the way you naturally speak, or you kind of feel the situation out, somebody with good English like you can kind of hear the inflection and the tone of the voice, if you should speed up or slow down, or if it's relaxed, if you can kind of just chat with the person first. Those are all important skills, right?
Right.
Have you found that you do that in your job? Or?
Yes. I'm trying to match the customer's pace, the customer's mood.
Yeah. And you matching that pace. Wherever you learn that word, I mean, is that something you've been trained to do, or how do you know?
Yeah, actually, I've been trained to match the customer's pace.
Okay, and where did you got that training?
From my accounts before.
Okay, yeah, and we've just to kind of clarify that with the employees, we do give them a training to understand effective communication, which we all should probably do, right? In the world, doesn't matter where you come from, is to learn how to read people and how to match their pace, their
Yes.
tone, and understand that possibly if it's not a good time to call, if you hear babies crying in the background in traffic, say, hey, it's
Or
okay.
they're driving.
You're driving. Let me call you back, and then that shows courtesy and consideration on the company's part. So you reflect the company, even though you're
Yes,
here.
yes.
You are a part of that company,
They're the
right?
face of the company.
The voice, actually,
The
right?
voice.
Yeah. Maybe one day face, of course. There was a video. And you have obviously a nice face, which is also, we make a point to trying to have employees that do have a higher standard. Inside our office, we have a nice office. You guys are always welcome to come in and look at it and see how it's cleanly, it's organized. We have higher standards it's the country of the third world, but the quality is not. So we definitely want to bring that up. So what else? I'm trying to think of what else we can talk about.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure you have 1,000 questions before you do your first one, or if you want to expand. We'd love for you guys to come look at our office, to meet the employees firsthand, to interview them. Feel free to call us. We definitely want to make this a transparent interaction so that you know exactly what you're getting, and be happy with your service. So thank you again for coming in.
Thanks, man.
All right.